16 degrees out on my way to WW. 16. Good morning. Happy Friday. As you saw, it's freaking freezing here, but that's okay. I'm at my WW meeting. I just pulled in the parking lot. So those of you that follow my channel know that my husband and I traveled over to Seattle for the first 3 days of this week. You also know that I stayed on track the entire time, and I have been on track the entire time since I've been home. So let's cross our fingers and hope that that result shows on the scale. It's always hard when you travel. I feel like there's travel bloat. Does anyone else have travel bloat? You may not necessarily gain physical weight per se, but you just have that like bloaty, travel-y feeling. I kind of had that a little bit yesterday and today. So I hope that my staying on track and really trying over in Seattle pays off on the scale. So if you want to know what my results were, stay tuned. Alrighty, I'm out of my WW workshop. I actually just pulled into work, so I wanted to visit with you guys for a few minutes before I head in for the day. So first things first, let's talk a little bit about the topic discussed at this week's WW workshop. Loved it. It's called Look Back to Look Forward. And I absolutely love this topic, especially now that this is my 10th week on WW. I can look back at things that I've done over the last 10 weeks that have made me successful, and also things that I had done prior to my 10 weeks on WW that got me where I am now that I need WW. So I really like this topic. She used the rear view mirror in your car analogy. So for example, when you are driving, you're constantly looking in your rear view mirror, right? But if you're not looking forward and you're just looking in your rear view mirror, you're not moving forward. You can't go anywhere in your car if you're not looking forward and you're only focused on looking back in your rear view mirror. So this same analogy plays into your weight loss. So for example, look at what you have accomplished so far rather than always focusing on your future goals. So look back at what you've done so far before you look forward to what your future goals are. And I know that this is hard because we all have goals. I know I have goals that I want to meet by the end of December or by the beginning of the year, but I have to look back on what I've accomplished so far and be proud of those things before I spend all of my time looking forward to what I want to accomplish in the future. Also, spend some time pinpointing your struggles. What has worked for you so far on WW and what hasn't worked for you on WW. And then you know where to focus for the future by looking back at what's worked and hasn't worked for you. So, for example, if not eating past a certain time at night works for you, then look at that and say, okay, that is something that I want to continue. Now, eating between lunch and dinner has not worked for me because it's causing me to go outside of my points or to gain weight, then that's what you want to pinpoint as your struggle and work on that moving forward. And then set a non-scale goal for moving forward. So something that isn't weight related. So I mean, it can be weight related in the sense that I want to wear these pair of jeans or that type of weight related, but not pounds lost related. So set a non-scale goal and focus on that along with your scale related goal or your weight loss related goal. So I really like this topic. This is the perfect time of year for it. It definitely hits home, and I'm going to spend some time. It said take 10 minutes and think about these things and spend some time on that, and then establish your plan, non-scale and scale related, moving forward. So look back to move forward. Love it. So let's move on to what you're all here for, and that is a weight loss update. So as you know, like I mentioned earlier, we did travel the first part of the week. I stayed on plan, the absolute best that I could without nutritional guidance on the foods that I was eating from the hospital. And like I said, I did feel like I had that little bit of travel bloat, and I still kind of feel that way. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's in my brain and my mind that I have travel bloat, but regardless, when I hopped on the scale, I lost 1.8, which is fantastic considering that I traveled and was under so much stress. So an additional 1.8 puts me at 18.4 pounds lost total in 10 weeks. So I'll take that. That's almost 2 pounds a week, and that is fantastic. fantastic. So again, my goal is to hit the 20-pound mark in the month of December, but my big goal is to hit the 25-pound mark in the month of December. So I'm going to stay on track. I don't plan on having a haul a week or haul a month. I plan on having a holiday. So I'm going to continue to stay on plan. I'm going to really revisit and think about what we discussed in the WW workshop today, because I think it's a great topic. So yeah, here's to another fantastic week. I am super excited to move forward into the next week. And I am, of course, going to insert a clip at the end of this video of the recipe. It is a beef tenderloin with potatoes. It was something that was served on the WW cruise, and it looks really good. So I'm going to insert that clip for you. And of course, if you haven't already, I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel, give my video a thumbs up, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of this week's topic and how your week was. Did you lose? Did you gain? What's your goal for December? To maintain, to lose? So yeah, leave that in the comments below, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye.